interested in flat roofing we were. I mean, that's why I've had more success in that area. So this sell everything had the USP to these smaller contractors of they want to buy everything. Go to Kingspan, they're not remotely interested in buying sealants. They're far too big and animal, they probably own sealant plants. Euroclad, these guys aren't trying to sell the package, so they're not interested in buying the package.
Yeah.
If they are trying to sell a package, they're buying components and specialists like the fastener manufacturer. So whether it's potentially, in my head, this is something to think back a bit. I mean, Fixed Faster, the company as a brand, has got this image. Should CAT fit under that image? I think so. Should Supply and Kingspan fit under that image? I've got questions over that. Because we don't want to lose these guys. It may just be a marketing twist that we take this particular product range, call it what you like, call it the Discovery range, and these particular products range under its own brand heading goes to the particular customers that are aimed at, giving kind of a top level approach, support, all signal dancing, specification, CE marking, which you don't need for these smaller guys anyway, and gives potentially these big guys, if you look like USPs or unique reasons to buy that from us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have got the brand image of distributor, because if you look at our core product, bit of literature, which is the PPD, roughly a third of it is fasteners.
Interesting, yeah.
And of those fasteners, probably 20+% don't apply to the cladding industry, which is most of the areas we're trying to improve.
Really?
Well, the global shortfast range, for example. So if I took the PPD to Kingspan, what would they be interested in? How many pages out of the 160 pages?
So let me, I didn't know that. So what you're saying is that of that big chunk that's fasteners, and of us saying that our core business is fasteners, that actually, coming back from what Ken said about us coming from a cladding, or a big chunk of the business coming from a sheeting and cladding facade side of things, and that actually that's where the direction of, or that's where, from what people have been saying, the biggest chunk of opportunity also comes from sheeting cladding versus it's our biggest
Single
sector.
section probably as will be at the moment,
Yeah.
unless you set factor takes off.
Yeah. However, we don't have as many of the right fasteners within that sheeting cladding for us really to be able to compete. Is that what you're saying?
It's probably not, we don't have as many. There's always room for improvement. But the image in the customer's mind is it's a very small part of the big product range. I mean, it looks kind of, you've got a screw fits catalogue.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to lose that, because that is how you get a lot of growth. So, say, let's put it into perspective, if I want to sell
to lose?
the fact that you've got a decent portfolio for some of these smaller customers.
Fine, yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah? So let's take Euroclad Elite as an example. To sell to Euroclad Elite, to get them to approve us, we may need to produce a particular fastener. I don't think we do, but we may. And we'd need to have a lot of USPs around just our fixings. Why they should be using our fixings, why they're so good, the warranty, all the stuff that goes with that. And that's all they're interested in. They've got no interest at all in sealants. But having got that approval, I then go to Roof Deck, who does installs the Euroclad Elite range, and he is very interested in buying sealants, all the other accessories with it. And if I just took the value of the fixings for Euroclad Elite, I'm probably talking about £500,000 a year. If I talked about the ancillary items for those projects, you could probably have at least another 30 to 40% to that.
Okay.
Kingspan, to get Kingspan approval, I don't want to mention sealants. Once you've got approval, we go to contractors and now we buy sealants.
So this is about understanding who the specific niche part of our audience. So we can say we sell to sheeting and cladding, but that's
focusing on someone's interest.
But there is a specific niche within each part of those market, and depending on who it is that we speak to, will depend on the product mix that we would go to them with.
It's fairly, you could categorise it fairly distinctly, but yes, message, yeah.
Sorry, the one benefit of you coming slightly later is it enables us to overlay lots of things that people are saying, and enables us, particularly since sales is important because you're the cold face of the customer, and if we can validate and some of the things that have been said before, because what I'm finding this session really interesting actually, because it's what you're doing is you're overlaying. It's almost like others are giving us a base, and then you're overlaying it's like they're giving us layers of the cake, and you're sticking the icing on top. We need to find the cherry. But to me, what you're doing is you're bringing a lot of things that people have said.